Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Turtle Talk Tuesday. In this episode, I want to share with you my one big find from the recent Target Haulathon event with the NECA Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Grunt and Jersey Red 2-pack. So I was pretty excited to find this 2-pack. This is definitely one of the new Haulathon items that I was more excited to try to get. Definitely not the one I want the most, because the ones that I am looking for are the Mutanimals. Those are, the ones that are just absolutely the most exciting and nostalgic for me. And unfortunately, the couple Targets that I've been to, they have not had those. But I was happy to have found this 2-pack. This is the only 2-pack I've seen so far in my toy hunts, and I'm going to do a review of them and check them out. So there is the Grunt figure, looking pretty wild and crazy, and then probably even crazier is the Jersey Red. And then there is Grunt in the mutated lizard form. Here is the side of the box with Jersey Red, the back of the box with the two of them there. And there is the story there, which as usual, it's just kind of the background of the turtles. It's nothing to do with these characters. Here are the other 2-packs, and then the Rex one single, I guess, deluxe figure. So out of all of these, definitely the Mighty Hog and Rhino Man is the 2-pack I want the most. I just really love like those superhero versions of Rocksteady and Bebop. I think it's super fun. Haven't found those yet, so hopefully I will. Here's the other side. And the barcode if anybody needs it. And then all the folks at NECA worked on this. So this is, it's interesting. I'm sure that, all the fans of the cartoon never thought that we'd be getting such weird characters as Rocksteady and Bebop's, human gang. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a deep cut here, and can't wait to see what they look like alongside the other gang members. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys opened up. I'm going to get them heated up with a hairdryer, because my NECA and Super 7 figures always get a thorough heating up with the hairdryer before I start moving them around. So we will be back. We will have all of these opened up and heated up, and we'll see what they look like. All right, and we are back with Jersey Red and Grunt. And boy, oh boy, that was a lot of work. I had to definitely heat them up quite a lot. And then trying to get them to stand was definitely a challenge here. You can see that, especially on Jersey Red, the proportions are a little interesting. And yeah, just trying to get her to stand on those tiny feet, on her tiny ankles. It took some doing. I think that they're pretty sturdy now, but I would highly, highly recommend heating these figures up like really, really good. The knees, the elbows, even trying to get the hands off, it definitely took some doing. The head joints are good. The ankles feel not quite as sturdy as the ankles usually feel in a NECA figure. So hopefully nobody's going to have any issues with these, but I did definitely need to heat these up for sure. So starting with Grunt, you can see that, as usual with NECA, we get a great face sculpt and really, really nice painted details, very cartoon animated kind of look to it. The mohawk and the head and face is really cool. Articulation, typical kind of articulation. He, moves the diaphragm cut and the waist cut. So a lot of good movement in the upper body. The shoulders are really stuck, and they don't go up too far. And again, I've heated him up. It looks like he has a bicep cut, but he does not. And then these elbows feel very, very fragile. I'm really worried about these elbows breaking. I'm not terribly confident in those elbows. Hips go out pretty nice. The knees on him are okay, but again, they feel very, very fragile, like the elbows. And his legs just feel just kind of just a bit wonky. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. Like his ankles just don't feel very sturdy. I mean, he's a really kind of, I mean, he's crazy looking, but he's a pretty fun looking figure. But I just don't know about these boots and ankles. He just, I don't know, he makes me a little nervous. Now, I think Jersey Red also looks pretty wild and crazy here. You can see just, the detail is really, really good. The spikes on her vest thing are like super, super sharp. So watch out for that. But yeah, the hair, the face, I mean, it's perfect. I mean, I saw this figure in the package and I was like, wow, I totally remember how crazy she looked in the cartoon. Look at these boots. I mean, wow. Those red cowboy boots. I mean, I gotta say, she has got to be my favorite of the two. She's got like a bandana in her back pocket. She just looks crazy. And she feels a lot better as just a figure. Like she just feels a little sturdier. It's just her ankles and feet are just kind of small to be supporting, a little bit of extra weight there. But her elbows feel a little better than Grunt's elbows. And then they both have fists in the package, and I like this pointing finger that she has. I kind of want them holding weapons, but I really like how how she looks with the pointing finger. Head goes up, down, and like I said, these spikes are really sharp. Like when you touch them, they like really poke you. It's funny. But yeah, so the shoulders are a little stuck. I have warmed these figures up, but they're still a little stiff. But I really like having her pose with like the fist, like she's gonna punch you, and then like the pointer finger, like she's pointing at you. I mean, what a neat looking figure. Now getting her to stand, like I said, is a little bit of a challenge here. Okay, hopefully she stays. Now, let me get her out of the way for a second so I can talk about this mutated version of Grunt. So this is fun. The shoulders, like I said, are a little kind of hard and a little stuck, but I got them heated up pretty good. The elbows, again, feel just a little bit, fragile. It looks like there's a bicep cut, but there is not. The face does this, but that's like all it does. It just kind of tilts. There is no like other articulation at all. This is kind of more of an accessory, if you ask me, because it doesn't come with like alternate hands or anything. So this is what the peg looks like. I am going to try to find a different body for this. I'm definitely not buying two of these, so I can have both versions. And I really just like the human versions because I want to have them with the rest of Rocksteady and Bebop's human gang. But this thing is just too fun and too cool looking to just go into a box. Oh, and by the way, this tongue, it's a more hard, kind of brittle plastic. It's not bendy. It does feel like if you bend it enough, it could break. So I'd be very, very careful with his tongue. But I'm going to try to find a different figure body that I can put on here, and then I'll show it in another video if I'm able to find something soon for him to kind of sit on and then have him as another figure, because that would be nice, is to be able to have both versions, and then I can just put him with whatever shelf I want to put him on. All right, so they come with this blaster gun, which is pretty cool looking. There you go. See, pretty nice. And then this sword, which I feel like they're not really like, they don't look like sword people. you know, this is a really, really nice like ninja sword, but I wouldn't give it to either of them. I guess this is a like spray paint can. This is okay. I mean, it's pretty plain and basic. I mean, you know, you kind of take it or leave it. And then I'm a little confused by Grunt's hands because yeah, I'm not sure. So these two look the same to me, but one of them have claws and one of them don't. And that's weird, right? So I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Here's the other hands that come with Grunt. So he has like long nails and short nails, but the hands are the same. It's weird. And then these are the hands that come with Jersey Red. So these are like open hands. And then there's the other fist that she had, you know, in the package. She comes with 2 fists. And then here's like another open hand. So like, I guess these 2 open hands go together. But I like her with the pointing hand. And I don't know, I'll probably put one of the gripping hands on Grunt and give him like a baseball bat or something like that. So let's see how these 2 look with, here is Human Bebop and Human Rocksteady. And why can I not think of this guy's name? Oh man, Scrag. There we go. So this gun is actually, it's somebody else's gun, and now I can't remember whose gun it is. I don't think that's the gun he came with. But yeah, they're pretty cool looking together. It's you know, definitely would not want to run into any of these crazy looking people on the street anytime soon. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's, I guess like some of their skin colors look a little weird. Like, I don't know. I feel like Rocksteady and Scrag are a little bit more kind of normal looking skin color, and then maybe Grunt and Jersey Red are a little kind of more pinkish in color. But it's a fun, interesting group. I mean, I guess now I have to try to track down the other 2-pack with the rest of the gang. Definitely more into the Jersey Red figure than the Grunt figure, but I also really want to, you know, use the Mutated Grunt as some kind of creature of some kind. So I guess, I mean, it's sort of kind of like getting a 3-pack, I suppose. But yeah, so I'm gonna be hitting the a couple more targets tomorrow, and hopefully I find some Mutanimals, because those are the ones I really want, is Jaguar and Man Ray. Let me know in the comments below who you are looking for in this Haulathon Part 2, or as I like to call it, Haulathon. Feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. You know what? I think this might just work. I put Mutated Grunt's body on a McFarlane Toys Booster Gold set of legs, and not bad. Not bad at all.